Hey guys, Tightrope here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Campbell's Convoy. Playing today spawning on the left, we've got Enigmas with the British forces, locking into British armoured. Tuna fan, also with the Brits unselected. RDXL with Wehrmacht, Mechanized, and Rod. Afrika Corps, Italian combined arms. In terms of rankings, see Enigmas 92, Tuna fan 48.
A Dingo recon
Rod,
vehicle has been made ready.
Rod playing Rod is Afrika Corps 8 and RDXL 82. Feels like I've been casting quite a lot of games on Campbell's Convoy recently. Not many on Torrente. Okay, early Dingo out.
A new infantry
Very much on
section
the
is
side
ready
of
for
the
battle.
map. Tuna fan meanwhile going for triple Vickers.
Holding for no.
I wonder if this is going to be my famous triple Vickers tactic.
You heard the boss.
Have to see if the support weapon training comes in next. A little bit of damage from the Dingo. Backs off though.
Heavy machine
Seems
gun
like the
has been
Axis
deployed
may be
for
going to
you.
get slightly better territory right out the gate. Do have a Bacillary for Rod. Dingo doesn't really know where to go here, it seems.
Sandbags are laid, Commander.
Double machine gun, double pyro, meanwhile for RDXL.
Position taken.
Dingo is looking for an opportunity to do some damage. I'll come in from the side on the machine gun here.
Weapon teams will receive training immediately.
Bacillary coming through the centre of the map. Got the Vickers on the far edge. And now swarming in. Didn't getting suppressed, but just too much firepower here to maintain this position. Machine gun getting out.
Taking fire.
This one facing up this direction now as well, keeping the suppression going. Machine gun decrewed, does have a grenadier there for the recapture. Lucky he got there first because it looked like it was the model at the back of the squad that was going to pick up the weapon. Ooh, just about went down again. Close call there for RDXL, just about lost his machine gun. Turned it over. Bit of a dicey retreat for the engineers here. Looks like most of the focus fire going onto the section instead, not looking for the wipe so much. Meanwhile, the Vickers getting busy down the bottom here, capping up. And yeah, indeed, has been... okay, air and sea, yep. Looks like Tuna fan following one of my build orders. Haven't tried it in team games yet. How bad could it be, though?
The beggars are threatening a victory point.
Enigmas, triple section on top of the Vickers. Vickers, yeah.
Our finest vehicle crewmen have been allocated. Vehicles shall arrive. A
And the
victory
Dingo, a
point is
lot
being
of units early
overrun.
on from Enigmas.
Victory point belongs to the enemy.
Just checking for any side upgrades. Doesn't look like it. And yeah, part of the reason why the strategy is so effective is because at Vet 1, you get actually, you know, increased suppression, harder to hit. So, you know, in Code 2, a lot of Vet 1s were strictly ability unlocks, but in Code 2 and Code 3, there are a lot more combat boosts at Vet 1. I suppose maybe because Vet 3 is so much harder to achieve. Maybe Vet 1 have a bit more impact. Oh, machine gun getting forced away there. Luftwaffe company. RDXL. They're dropping a squad of commandos out the back here. Like the Axis are coming back for them. Not really anything to try to camouflage yourself on over there. And that's a lot of firepower. It just has to retreat immediately upon landing. Still looking pretty good for the Allies in terms of territory control. The Axis kind of got themselves cornered up here. So far, the Axis don't really have a good counter to these machine guns. Popping the V1 ability on the Vickers, I generally don't recommend it. I don't think it's very good. Drops your suppression. Narrows the arc up. Oh, but there we go. MG42 pops its vet. Has to get out of there with that Vickers.
Unlocking production of Stuart light tanks.
And here comes the 250 with the Panzerjäger calling. Dingo's going to have to be careful here. Could get rushed down. Toon command up. Got a M3 unlock coming through for Tuna fan. And looks like similar for Enigmas. Just needs a bit more manpower to build them. So it's going to be double Stuarts. And here we go, coming in with the flak feeling at the same time.
We're losing a victory point.
I'll chase down this Dingo. Ooh, Dingo might... No, just be fast enough. I thought it would be, but no. Flak faster than I was expecting.
Victory point is in enemy
Top
hands.
speed is like... I don't think I've used the flak since all those move speed changes happened a couple patches ago. Flank here by the recce upgraded section. Should allow some good territory control. Do have a mine up there though.
A fuel point is being overrun.
Speaking of a mine, mortar hits one. And it does have a mortar now to help against all these Vickers. But Allies poised to strike back with the Stuarts popping out onto the field now.
Far too close for comfort. Take your hits.
Sector overrun. The enemy has it.
8 rad out from RDXL, so yeah, that's from Mechanized. It's like Rod going for the early Basiglieri 6-man. And for 3 Panzergrenadiers and the Basiglieri, it's a loss. Tries to jump out. Stuart lands every single shot. Tear gas round in from the Panzerjägers, chasing down the Stuart. Comes up the chase though. Commando's sneaking around in camouflage. Another Stuart in the north. Straight V1 on that Stuart. Didn't go for light vehicle training as well, did Tuna fan? No. I think that light vehicle training really hard to fit into a build. Tried it a few times, just never seems to be worthwhile. Aircraft coming in, combining up with the flak, a little bit of damage onto the Stuart. In fact, we've got a second Stuart coming up for Enigmas now. Got a Panzerjäger right there though. Missing its shot quite drastically. And the Axis is really struggling for territory control.
Nothing but clear skies ahead.
The enemy has our victory.
Another commando getting dropped in now by Tuna fan, sounds like. Could also be a fine option to go for a pack out at this stage up against double machine guns from RDXL. Could be fine.
Job done. Head
Another
home.
commando's fine too. AT gun in the build now for Enigmas. Axis do branch out to the bottom, getting a bit of territory going. And 8 right going to chase away the machine gun from the side.
losing a fuel point.
Could even get the decoy on it here. It was a little bit late starting up the retreat.
We have a
So the
surface
A-Light
command
Red,
point.
though not chasing, does get the white though.
Sectors in enemy hands.
Fortunate. Double Stuarts chasing in. They also get the wipe. Lucky long range shot in.
Anti-tank weapon and
And the
crew
Jaegers
on the
chasing down these Stuarts. It's a good connection in there. Okay, comes through with his mid truck to recruit the teammate's machine gun, and nicely done there.
field. Radio's
Able to
dead.
knock out one of the Stuarts.
Killed.
The Stuart backing off.
Strategic point is being overrun.
It right now capping in the bottom. Big truck coming up here. Quite a lot of low health units. Not too many models to reinforce,
Enemy
but
has pushed us back from our
do with the healing for sure. Second AT gun already for Enigmas, quite early. With the territory control the Axis have had, and they've built a couple of light vehicles as well. I wouldn't expect like a medium tank anytime soon. Don't know how necessary a second anti-tank gun is, honestly. There's upgraded one section with the AT rifles as well.
anti-air tanks are
Got the
available.
Braiders from Rod. T-gun lining up on the flak. Gets out of there before a second shot came through, which would have actually killed. No health upgrades yet
Position.
Anti-tank crews are on
on
standby
the
for
flak.
Pounder on the field.
They're breaking through us, yeah?
Right, waiting for some repairs now. The fire's coming down for that. Okay, well here comes another corner, this time with the LEIG. Should be pretty good. The Allies do have a large number
We're
of
losing
support
a
weapons.
capture point to enemy action.
I think 4 Vickers? No, maybe 3 because one got turned over, right? So it's being crewed by somebody. 3 anti-tank guns already at this stage, so indirect should be pretty good.
The sector is in enemy control.
Come on then.
So going down this side of the tree, could go for a Crusader if he had the manpower spare, but went for the second anti-tank gun. Crusader though, not as lethal as it used to be now that its cannon's rate of fire has been fixed. Camouflage Shrek
Point
there.
is being overrun.
Do not get the rewards from it though, it didn't look like he got the ambush bonus damage.
We're losing a
We're
victory
coming
point
through.
to enemy action.
So 2 naval weapons.
The beggars are threatening
No,
a
just
victory
one.
point.
That's the LEIG, okay.
We're losing a fuel point to enemy action.
Axis just
A-15
slowly inching their way through the center of the map. They've got some reasonably strong infantry with these Panzergrenadiers with the Braiders.
We're losing a victory point.
There we go, shot from the AT gun mid-truck, getting out of there, still alive. Stuart switching angles, trying to stay away from the AT gun itself. Oh,
Victory
yeah,
point
there it is
lost.
from Rod.
The enemy has control.
AT rifles are down the bottom though.
On standby.
Stand out, fire it.
Okay, there is the Crusader from Enigmas. I thought he might just end up skipping it. Does decide to go for it. Does suggest that Enigma's probably going to skip tech. Retreat, cost him a squad.
Victory points are under
And go
enemy
straight
control.
for one of
We
these
must
Churchills at the
counterattack.
end. A little bit surprised we didn't see the engineer cost reduction, but I suppose we only have one squad of them. We just want to delay things any further. There's the Crusader. I'm going to force a retreat. Panzergrenadier Company and Luftwaffe Company. So it's going to be a Panther store. Seems to be a very popular tactic at the moment for Wehrmacht and these twos. Luftwaffe and Panzergrenadier Company. Nebelwerfer's Stugs stalling. Okay, we've got some Tommies coming in from the bottom. Shot on the flak, was it? I think a miss, luckily, because here comes the second AT gun. There goes the flak. 6 men now for the P-Greens, but this squad getting chopped up fast. Ooh, indirect fire got him in the end. Okay, Tuna fan did get the pack howie. That's what's been getting the damage done from out back from the Brit team. It does serve a pretty valuable role since neither of the Brit players gone for Indian artillery this particular match. So they don't have the BL 5.5 as an option. Could go for the bishops though. Oh, where are these AT guns going? Oh, looks like a bit of an AT gun donation here from Enigmas. Doesn't look like he's got the LMG upgrade on the squad though, so I don't got a single machine gun, and he's getting blasted by his teammates Nebelwerfer. Oh! Oh, no. Oh, so bad. So sorry for him. It's out the back with the commandos looking for the decrew on the LEIG. Oh, they just refused to go down, and now the commandos end up retreating super late.
One of our commandos
Ouch.
has been lost.
Not a good move in the end. Carry up the back, not really hitting too much.
How do? Commandos here.
Allies with a small VP lead at this stage, 40 points. Not incredible. Harry getting barraged here. Hit by both the LEIG and the mortar. Ends up getting decrewed. He's going to crew that with commandos. A little bit more expensive than the sappers that were coming out, but here comes the Nebelwerfer. Back in that same area. Gonna catch the AT gun though, because it decided to spin in place rather than reversing it out. Delayed its escape. Oh boy, Crusader looks like it hit a mine up here, and we got a Shrek squad right here. Let's pop the rate of fire bonus. Crusader doing its best, but the Vickers end up suppressing the Shrek. Can't finish the job. Close call. Crusader surviving though. Axis don't really have something to go chasing for that yet. Quite delayed with their vehicles. Panzer Army Command only now coming up for Rod.
We are losing the lead.
He could have built a Simaventa if he really wanted to. It's gone for Pact of Steel though, and Steel artillery cover. RDXL getting close to the Panther now. Oh, big Nebelwerfer shot there. Squad wipe, largely thanks to that. Crusader coming back down. Nice long range shot in from the AT gun. Knocks out the 250. Here comes the Nebelwerfer again. For the Vickers, that's retreating. Double Braiders on the Basilieri. For a bit of a chase, but the Vickers catches them. Nicely done. Good save on that squad. So the Allies making moves. Should be able to gain the north now. VP's just about equalized. Enigmas, Black Prince. Doesn't have the manpower for it yet, but does have command points, just about the fuel.
We are losing the lead.
Did end up going for some Stosstrooping, so that was Panzer Company eventually from RDXL. Not what I was entirely expecting, so he's gone for
Enemy forces have claimed our
basically
territory.
every piece of tech he could have at this stage.
The enemy has
Double
lost
AT
their
guns
foothold.
rolling up.
Jerry's not giving up about a fight.
So the backs away though. He's got his mid truck up here providing some reinforcements. I'm just trying to sneak into the middle, but double artillery right there. Ooh. It's back into the... And he got wiped! I think that was the Stosstrooping. Oh no. But to hang in there for the capture a little bit longer. Ouch. Big Nebelwerfer out the back as well. We do have a cash down on the fuel. LT guns, getting some big shots on. Nebelwerfer into the north, so is that a second Nebelwerfer from RDXL? Interesting. Rod, meanwhile,
Hold strong. The advantage is ours.
he's going for a Tiger, isn't he? Yep. Got armoured reserves just about there for the Tiger calling now. A little bit more manpower, a little bit more fuel.
We have 300
But,
points
you know,
remaining.
we've got a grant out from Tuna Fan, and the Black Prince is on the field now as well, so Allies themselves got some big boy tanks on the field. And them earlier than the Axis timings as well. Quite late for like some proper tanks to be hitting the field though. Probably could have seen some mediums about, you know, like 15-minute mark, apart from the Crusader, which, I don't know, semi-counts, I guess. Got a machine gun covering the southern victory point. Looks like maybe Jaeger's going to do some capping down there.
Vickers MG ready.
Need some indirect fire to clear off this machine gun. Maybe going to go for a bit of a breakthrough. Maybe the Crusader coming in on the flank. The Black Prince going head on. Doesn't have a recce section up here, so no vision getting provided. But here he goes. Crusader coming in on the side. Getting some good hits in. AT gun spinning around. Planes doing well. The Grant's up here now as well, though. All of the Allied tanks in this area, but Black Prince getting spun around. Not really getting its job done. Could have coordinated that attack a lot better, the Allies, and really probably decrewed both the AT guns. Bumbling around a little bit, I will say. Right, there we go. Bit of indirect from the pack out. It's up here now. Foot guards coming in from the side. Could knock out the mid truck. This is not looking good for the Axis. They're getting blasted up here in the north. Mid truck does fall. Machine gun. Both pack 38s. Some Vickers. Ouch. Well, we've got a Panther rolling up now and the Tiger from the Axis, but a little bit too late. They just took a hammering. The guards coming around out the back here looking for some opportunities. Where is he going with the stolen AT gun? No, that's not the stolen one. The stolen one's a little bit further back. It's just a 6-pounder. Pressure from the Stoss who popped their Vet 1 ability now. Slowly advancing here, just shredding the AT gun. Here comes the second Grant from the other side. This Grant is in some trouble though. The Panther chasing in. The planes are down though, and he gets out. Grant's alive. Planes completely whiff on the Panther though. Here comes a huge Nebelwerfer, however.
HMG crew has been lost to enemy action.
Grant's going chasing, but uh-oh, there's a Tiger back there, buddy. This time the planes catch the Panther out of the circle. Second Grant, bit of a suicide.
Just lost an anti-tank
Oops.
gun.
Almost deployed out the back here. Ripping into these support weapons, but you gotta be careful. That Tiger does not hang around. Wipe your infantry real fast. Tiger's gonna go for the chase down. Could be the wipe. A T-gun rolling up for Tuna fan though. And that's gonna be the one getting wiped instead of the commandos.
Place and ready.
Black Prince coming down the hill though. Plane's about to time out, I imagine.
Bloody bad, sir. The enemy have the lead.
We're heading back.
Okay, Vic is forced away from the bottom, but there's another one back there. She did make it to heavy cover first.
Suppressive fire incoming! Down!
Sector lost. Repeat, sector lost. Ammunitions point is being
Lies in control of the victory points, but they are a little bit behind right now. Tiger's in the center now. Only V1 on this, by the way. 10 infantry and 1 vehicle destroyed. Okay, Black Prince doing some tank riding. I imagine this squad could run the same speed as the Black Prince, maybe even faster.
overrun.
Such a slow beast. There he goes. Getting some big damage on the Panther. The AT gun's there though.
We should use our command.
Should have split this squad off to deal with the AT gun.
Under enemy.
It allowed the Black Prince to chase down the Panther. It's okay, fresh Stewart from Enigma is going to the bottom.
Promotion!
Commando's out the back.
Desperate up!
Did I miss something going on back here? 88 on the ground.
Ready to harass them.
What's that? The V1 from the Tiger. Nicely done there.
We have the upper hand! The enemy has 250 points!
Very
The enemy
small
is pushing
area on
hard.
that.
We're down to 250 points.
Now the Tiger down the bottom. Oh, bit of friendly fire there from the Tiger.
Beggars are threatening.
Guards coming around the corner. Really dug in up the top, but Enigmas I think needs to
Light vehicles can be withdrawn from
venture
the battlefield
outwards,
on
get
your
some territory control going. Okay, planes coming in. Stunned by the foot guards V1. Getting blasted by the planes, absolutely nuked. Stuns wearing off with the bazookas. One more volley, that could be it. Tiger on 10 HP. Oh, and he gets the job done. Nicely handled. It's really what you need for those British planes. You need that stun, because otherwise pretty slow even for chasing down the Tiger. That stun locked him in place, did huge damage. That second pass of the planes did about half health to the Tiger. 88 now, trying to shoot down some of these planes. Maybe that's why he went for the 88. You remember it takes 2 shots with the Afrika 88, so you have like a second source of 88, it can be pretty strong because you need 1 shot from the 88 and then a tiny sprinkling of damage, but 2 shots from it raw is not very fast anti-air.
infantry section trained and ready.
Anyway, pretty much bang even on the victory points at this stage. Grant's down the bottom here now, though.
Losing a victory point to enemy action.
The Shreks on the Stuart. Slowed her back this away. Looks like Enigma's going to give this one.
Victory point lost.
No, missed.
Enemy has
He's busy in the north handling all this stuff. Shrek misses again, though. Real gift from the RNG gods. And the Shrek switches over to the Grant, which drives in close for a better scatter. Just about gets the squad. There it goes. Big old trade up in the north. Grant's Black Prince, the Panther. Just vision on the Panther through the smoke. It seems like the Grant goes in for a bop. 20 HP left, and there's a second Panther waiting back there for him. Gets the job done though, so that ends up being an okay trade. Does Tuna fan have the
tide is turning. The enemy
no.
is in the lead.
rate of fire bonus on those Grants? Doesn't seem to. So we've got 55 for Tuna fan, Enigmas 88. To 67 for RDXL and 65. So about a 20 pop advantage for the Allies right now. After knocking out that Panther, and looks like the Jaeger Shrek down the bottom too. Can pick that up with the Commandos, right? '88 now in a more prominent position in the center. New grenade there. We're getting a bit of damage on the Grant actually. Looks like the Nebworth is though lacking a bit of effectiveness. We've got 7 kills here, 6 on the other, but it doesn't seem like they've been that strong. Q1 detected down there, could attack round that off. Bazooka. Still pretty much dead even on victory points, but the Allies are looking strong right now, and they've got designs on the center, but runs into the 88 with the Grant, slowed it back away, but is repairing through some of this damage, might get out of range. 88 trying to shoot down the plane here, but see it's too slow with the rotation to actually track the plane. The recon artillery not getting very well countered by these. In fact, there's a second 88 here, double 88s. Can they shoot? Can they land a single shot on this plane? It doesn't seem like it. It's getting completely circled with no hope.
Our tank crews will be better trained in no time.
Just cannot lock on. And the recon artillery is going to last forever. He's having to load up here, trying to get away. The artillery's coming down now. He just keeps on reconning. And it looks like this had bugged out as well. These are quite buggy since the movement changes. Loading and unloading. Not so good at the moment. Big air and sea off-maps coming down over here. The naval bombardment. It's the frontal decrew. 2 Panthers again for RDXL. Poised to do something. Black Prince up to vet 2 now. He's trying to slow down the Axe is trying to slow down the drain. Okay, Grant going for the 88, but there are 2 Panthers there. Quickly knocks out the Grant. Panthers cruising through his center. Med truck up here to reinforce. Can't tow with the med truck though, as far as I'm aware. I've tried that in the past. A little bit of health onto that one. Maybe going to go for the recruit on the LEIG next. This is pursuit out of the circle, but it would have been better to get it on the Vickers.
We're losing a
Okay, Fresh Panzer 4 down to the bottom. Should have an easy win against the Stuart.
A victory point is being overrun.
Another dose of recon artillery. This time the 88's not in the danger zone. Maybe this time it can finally lock on. There it goes. Lands a shot. I think it's 2 shots. Might even be 3. The recon artillery playing quite healthy. No, there it goes. 2 shots. And down it goes. There we go. Recon artillery this time round countered, but Axis hurting on the victory points. They've got the south, but they need some other location. Did indeed pick up the Shrek. Knocks out the med truck with that.
Matilda infantry support available for all.
Black Prince coming down the hill now. 88's there though. It's backing away. Double Panthers. Thinking about making a move. Decide against it though. Panzer 4 holding strong down the bottom. Here comes a Matilda for Tuna Fan.
The enemy have 75 points left. Don't let up now.
Squad of Basiglieri finally getting their way into the middle, but 72 points left. Looking tough for the Axis right now.
Point.
Slightly out of 88 range there. Getting some big shots off on the Panther. Wow, Nebelwerfer pinning the Black Prince. What was the Nebelwerfer's penetration? I wonder if it has 1,000. Grant popped its V1 ability, but that means Panzer 4 was able to drive away from it.
The beggars are threatening a victory point.
So T1 not going to fall into Axis hands. Missing a lot of shots. Assault Grenadiers coming in from the other side. Panthers both extremely low.
Enemy forces standing at 200 points and
Okay, so Rod doesn't have a huge amount of muni spare, all things considered. RDXL did drop the zeroing artillery.
We have 200 points remaining.
Big army now for Enigmas, just about at the pop cap limit. And looks like Rod's throwing in the towel there. Too demoralized, a lot of repairs required. Couldn't really crack it. Pretty tough. Seems to be quite hard to beat that Black Prince. It's a real beast. It's slow, but yeah, very difficult to overcome. So strong in the head-on engagements. Seem to carry the Allies in the late game. Just doesn't go away. So hard to kill. And can get the wipes as well. Seems to be the best tank at the moment. I'd say it's probably a little bit better than the Tiger, in my estimation. But yeah, some interesting builds all round. You know, we saw all stages of Wehrmacht tech that game, which you don't see too often. Don't think we saw much apart from one squad of Stoßtruppen from that Panzer Company though, right? Other than that, it was just Panthers. Double LMGs was mainly what Rod got from his battle group. I don't think he used too much else from that. But yeah, Tuna Fan making use of my build order roughly. Seemed to go fine in team games as well, so that's relief. I'm not peddling just complete meme builds. So a bit of value to them outside of the 1v1s as well. But yeah, once the Allies took that northern area, Axis really seemed to struggle. Maybe they needed to organize some 2-on-1s. Maybe get the Panthers roaming to the bottom, looking to overwhelm. Tuna Fan take advantage of the lack of mobility of the Black Prince. Just drive away from it, you know? It's so slow. Just play somewhere else on the map. Try to force it to overextend and then capitalize. Easier said than done, though. A few mines would have been good. I didn't see many this game on both sides. Maybe something that could be added into a few of the players' games, but overall, a solid match. Well done by the Allies. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like Good Game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.